Yo, what it do, wealth champions? It is yet another week, the Daily Hustle. 4 action steps, man, for you to become an effective leader starting right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new week in the Daily Hustle. I'm your host, H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor. And y'all know the Daily Hustle is designed to help uplift, encourage, motivate, and get your day started off to a great start. We are wrapping up. It's hard to believe, guys, the magic of thinking big. Last chapter, last Daily Hustle based on this book. But guess what? We're jumping right into Eat That Frog tomorrow. 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get more done in less time. So let's get into these 4 action steps that you can take, my friends, to become a better leader. Number one, you want to be an effective leader, put these 4 principles to work. Trade minds with people you want to influence, right? What does it mean to trade minds? It's easy to get others to do what you want them to do if you will see things through their eyes. Ask yourself this question before you act. What would I think of this if I exchange places with the other person, right? This is huge in leadership. Sometimes we have a goal, a vision, a directive, and we just go ho hum and full force and attack based on us, our feelings, and just for getting things done, right? But you always have to consider the people who are going to help you execute that game plan. Look at things from their perspective to see if you are moving in the way that is best for everyone, not just best for you as a leader, because you're going to get the job done and maybe receive some sort of accolade for getting the job done. Make sure you are considering those who are subordinate to you, or those who are volunteering, those who are helping you get the job done, man. Try to see things through their eyes. Critically important. Number 2, apply the be human rule in your dealings with others. And this seems so simple, man, but sometimes we don't behave like we're human, man. And we don't treat other people like they are human. We treat other people like they are machines. And that's why it's dangerous for grown types of people to get into the realm of leadership, right? So let's take a look at what it means. Says, ask, what is the human way to handle this? And everything you do, show that you put other people first. Just give other people the kind of treatment you would like to receive. You'll be rewarded. It's very fundamental. It seems like it's a no-brainer. It seems like it is common sense. Common sense isn't so common, man, especially among leadership. We all have been in positions where we served leaders who were flat out jerks, right? They didn't care about the people that they were leading, and that is unacceptable. Ask yourself, is this the human thing to do? And then if you go back to number 1, if you're putting yourself in other people's shoes, this should be a very easy one to accomplish. Number 3, think progressive, believe in progress, and push for progress. Think improvement in everything you do. Think high standards in everything you do. Over a period of time, subordinates tend to become carbon copies of their chief. Yeah. So ask yourself, if you are a leader and you're trying to be an effective leader, are those who are following you, or they not getting things done because they have actually become like you? that's come on now. No. Be sure to master the master copy is worth duplicating. Make this a personal resolution at home, at work, and community life. If it's progress, I'm for it. Hmm. Ask yourself this as someone who is into network marketing and referral based businesses, and that's pretty much how I like my living. I'm an advocate of that industry. I ask myself often, if I had a team of 1,000 people who were exactly like me, did the things that I did, would I be satisfied with that team? Ask yourself, those who are in leadership positions, if your followers were exactly like you, would you be able to get anything done? Right? Will you be able to get the most out of your potential, their potential? If they were exactly like you, right? I want you to think about that, because would they be taking more breaks than they were actually due? Would they be spending a lot of time at their desk twiddling their thumbs, actually doing no work, daydreaming? Would they be spending a lot of time on social media instead of? Come on, ask yourself, if the people you are following, if they were more like you, would that be a good thing or would that be a bad thing? Number four, take time out to confer with yourself and tap your supreme thinking power. Managed solitude pays off. Use it to release your creative power. Use it to find solutions to personal and business problems. So spend some time alone every day just for thinking. Use the thinking technique all great leaders use. Confer with yourself. This is a huge one because we are in a world that is full of noise. Everywhere you turn, you pick up your phone, there's noise. You walk out of your house, there's noise. You walk into your house, there's noise. Someone's got the TV on, someone's got the radio on. You get into your car, the radio is usually on. There's noise everywhere. But all effective leaders have learned how to take time for themselves, to meditate, to think, to relax, to rejuvenate, to reinvigorate. This is critically important, man. When was the last time you sat in silence for more than 5 minutes? Right? I do it all the time, man. It bugs people. As an Uber driver, I do this so frequently that a lot of times, as I'm driving, that's all I'm doing. And people hop in my car for their ride, and there's no radio playing. And it doesn't dawn on me that they might like a little music as they're riding. But I love to be in my own head so much that sometimes I forget that other people may not like it. In fact, as a younger person, I remember uh, I was a kid who very seldom would want to be alone, right? Because I didn't want to be alone with my own thoughts. But as I grew into maturity, I started to understand that that is where I should be spending the most of my time if I'm going to become the person that I want to be. So that alone time allows you to analyze who you are today. It allows you to visualize who you want to become, and then you start to see the gap between what must you do between from the person you are now to the person you want to become, and then you can develop an action plan. Reading books like this certainly can help change your mindset, change your thinking to become the person that you want to become. So, four things that can help you become an effective leader. Trade minds with people you want to influence. Get inside their head. Try to see things through their perspective. Number two, apply the be human. Man, you can't lead people like you're leading a machine or a tribe of machines. People are human. You have to be considerate of their feelings. Number three, think progress. You're leading people. Where are you leading them? How are you going to get them there if you're in the rut type thinker, right? You got to think progressive. And number four, take out time to confer with yourself. So, as we wrap up this book, man, let me run through some of the main points from the book. I love how they have this outline at the end. How to use the magic of thinking big in your life's most critical solutions. When little people try to drive you down, think big. 2, when that I haven't got what it takes feeling creeps up on you, because it will, think big. When an argument or quarrel seems inevitable, think big. When you feel defeated, think big. When romance starts to slip, yep, I said romance, think big. When you feel your progress on the job is slowing down, you have to think big. I mean, it's one of those things, man. There is power and there's magic in thinking big, having a grand vision. Then you got to learn how to execute and get things done. So tomorrow, our first installation of Eat That Frog, right? 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get more done. If you got any value out of today's episode of The Daily Hustle, then do me a huge favor. Go ahead and like the page if you're on Facebook, and then hit like on the video. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that bell notification so that you get notified every time we go live. I'm launching a new podcast this week, and it's going to stream live on the channel. So you make sure that you are subscribed so you can get catch that tomorrow. And then if you really, really, really got value out of this, you know people trying to become effective leaders. If you're serving under someone who is not quite an effective leader, you might just want to slide this in their DM, slide it in their inbox, email them a copy of it, and maybe they'll get the hint, right? Also, just hit the share button on Facebook, share it into your favorite group, share it into someone's message inbox, share it, tag some people in it. But just get the message out, man. Becoming an effective leader is doable for everybody who is willing to make the necessary adjustments. Also, if you're trying to improve your finances, I wrote a nice checklist that outlines the 6 money killers keeping most people broke, no matter how hard they work, and the one solution to help you overcome them all. All you got to do is go over to www.wealthcreationplaybook.com, download your copy. It's absolutely free. There's even a video that goes along with it that breaks down some of that stuff and how you can overcome your financial challenges to ultimately, for me, put you in position to build generational wealth. And I know that's on your mind and your heart as well. And I lay out a plan on how you can do just that. So till I talk to you guys tomorrow, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.